Let's talk about one of history's most fascinating conspiracy theories, the belief that the 1969 moon landing was an elaborate hoax. It's wild to think that even today, decades later, millions of people still believe NASA faked the whole thing. Picture this, it's July 20th, 1969. The world watches in awe as Neil Armstrong takes those historic first steps on the lunar surface. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. But was it all just an incredible performance on a secret film set? The conspiracy theorists have some interesting points, I'll give them that. They ask, why does the American flag appear to wave in the vacuum of space? How come there are no stars in the photos? And why are there multiple light sources in some images when the sun should be the only light source? But here's where it gets really interesting. Think about this. Over 400,000 people worked on the Apollo program. That's like trying to keep a secret with the entire population of Miami, and not one person has come forward with concrete evidence of a hoax in over 50 years? That would be the greatest cover-up in human history. And let's talk about the technology of the 1960s. The special effects needed to fake the moon landing would have been more difficult to create than actually going to the moon. Stanley Kubrick's 2001 A Space Odyssey, released just a year before, shows the best space effects possible at the time. And they don't come close to the moon landing footage. Here's something most people don't know. The Soviets, who were in a fierce space race with the US, tracked the entire mission. They had every reason to expose a hoax, but they never did. Instead, they congratulated America on the achievement. And get this, we left reflectors on the moon's surface that scientists still use today to measure the exact distance between Earth and the moon using lasers. You can't fake that. The most compelling argument, Buzz Aldrin's response to conspiracy theorists. When one confronted him and called him a coward and a liar, Buzz, at age 72, responded with a right hook to the guy's jaw. Now that's what I call an out-of-this-world response. The moon landing conspiracy theory reveals something fascinating about human nature. Our tendency to question official narratives and seek alternative explanations for momentous events. But sometimes the simple truth is more incredible than any conspiracy. Humans actually achieved the extraordinary feat of walking on the moon. So next time someone tells you the moon landing was faked, remember, it's not just about debunking a conspiracy theory. It's about celebrating one of humanity's greatest achievements. We really did that. We really went to the moon. And that's way more amazing than any Hollywood production could ever be.